We're going to explore nested loops. So that means we can have loops inside loops. We're going to have a look at an example of the times table that we learn in primary school, and let's get started. So we have already printed out the 2 times table, so let's just do that again, but using a for loop. For in range, and then we want to go up to 13 actually, and then we do print I, and then we want to do times 2 equals I star 2, and then close that down. So we can save that and run it. So that's the basic for loop, which you've already come across something similar. So that prints out our 2 times table. So what we can do is create our full times table from all the way from 2 all the way up to 12 by having a for loop inside a for loop. So I'm going to create another for loop now. So for j in range, and we're going to go from our 2 times table up to our 12 times table. And we're going to need to indent here as well. So we're going to have double indent for this print statement. I have to modify this slightly now because obviously it'll only be printing out the 2 times table multiple times. That's not what we want to do. So we want to do I times j. So this j here is this variable here that iterates. Okay, so that's giving us a times table. And also what we want to do is this 2 here needs to also be j. And then, so that's a little bit of a complicated print statement. And that, when we run that now, will print out our times table all the way from 2 up to 12. Invalid syntax, excuse me, that should be a comma, not a colon. And you can see it's done that. So we can scroll up to see that's the case. So it's got the 12 times table there at the bottom. What we can do, just to improve the formatting of it, we can print, or we can put a gap between each of the times tables, and also we can put a label on as well. So we can do times table, and that can be j. And if we run that, it should look a bit better now, so we can see our times table a bit more clearly. So again, we've got 12 times table at the bottom there, got 11, 8, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, all the way down to 2. So there we have it, using nesting of looping for creating our times tables.